Have you ever wondered why peace seems so elusive in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict? To understand, we must delve into the annals of history and navigate through a complex tapestry of events and decisions that have led us to the present day. Our journey begins in the late 19th century with the birth of Zionism, a Jewish nationalist movement fueled by centuries of persecution and the dream of a homeland. This idea gained momentum, and by the turn of the 20th century, Jewish immigrants were arriving in Palestine, which was then under Ottoman rule. Fast forward to after World War I, Palestine came under British control. The Balfour Declaration in November of 1917, a letter from the British Foreign Secretary Arthur Balfour to Lord Rothschild, a leader of the British Jewish community, expressed support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. This marked a turning point in the conflict. World War II and the Holocaust intensified the urgency for a Jewish state. In 1947, the United Nations proposed a partition plan, dividing Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states, with Jerusalem under international control. The Jewish community accepted, but the Arab leaders rejected it. Israel declared independence on the 14th of May, 1948, marking the onset of the Arab-Israeli War. Despite efforts from neighboring Arab states to prevent its formation, Israel emerged victorious. The years that followed were marked by sporadic conflict, including the Suez Crisis in 1956, the Six-Day War in 1967, and the Yom Kippur War in 1973. Israel's victory in the Six-Day War resulted in the occupation of the West Bank, Gaza Strip, Sinai Peninsula, and Golan Heights. This occupation, particularly of the West Bank and Gaza, remains a central issue in the conflict. The Oslo Accords of the 1990s, brokered by the United States, marked a hopeful but ultimately unsuccessful attempt at peace. The accords established the Palestinian Authority and set a framework for the resolution of outstanding issues. However, the failure to resolve key disputes such as settlements, borders, and the status of Jerusalem led to the Second Intifada in the early 2000s, a period of intensified Israeli-Palestinian violence. In more recent years, the conflict has been characterized by cycles of peace talks, failed negotiations, and violent escalations. In 2021, tensions erupted into violence following a series of events, including Israeli crackdowns on Palestinians in Jerusalem. This led to a ceasefire after 11 days of fighting, leaving hundreds dead and thousands displaced. Earlier this year, in February 2023, tensions flared again following a series of attacks and retaliations between Israel and Palestinian militants in Gaza. Despite calls for calm from international leaders, the cycle of violence continues, underscoring the complex and deeply rooted nature of this conflict. In summary, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is a complex issue with deep historical roots. It began with the emergence of Zionism, was influenced by global events like the World Wars, and has been marked by key turning points such as the Balfour Declaration, the UN Partition Plan, and the Oslo Accords. Today, it remains a contentious issue characterized by cyclical violence and failed peace negotiations. The pursuit of a lasting peace continues, and the world watches with hopeful eyes for a resolution that respects the rights and aspirations of both Israelis and Palestinians. Thank you for investing your time and attention in our video on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. We appreciate your interest in understanding the complexities of this ongoing issue. We believe that knowledge is a powerful tool in promoting peace and fostering understanding among different cultures and societies. This conflict is just one among many that shape our world today. We encourage you to continue exploring and understanding the various global issues that influence our present and will shape our future. Our channel is dedicated to providing you with insightful and comprehensive content on these matters. Stay tuned for more enlightening videos on global issues. We assure you, our upcoming content will continue to promote understanding and critical thinking about the challenges our world faces. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for regular updates. Your support helps us in our mission to educate and inform. Remember, every step towards understanding is a step towards peace. Thank you once again, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.